the inheritance of a characteristic. So there is one interesting story of a Bedouin. So what happened is that this Bedouin in that time, he came to Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and he had a son basically. He had a boy, and he was saying that this is not my boy. I don't want to claim my fatherhood. I'm not a father of this boy. So why? Because this child that was born, he was black in color, right? But the Bedouin and his wife were not black. So and he was basically telling Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, I am not black, my wife is not black, how can I have a black boy? So I don't want to accept him as my son. So Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam asked him the question, do you have camels? Do you have camels? He said, yes, I have camels. He asked, what color are they? So he said, they are red color. They are red color. So Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam asked, are there any gray camels in them? He said, yeah, there are few. So he asked, how come they are gray when all your other camels are red? So the Bedouin understood. This comes as a hereditary characteristic. So he understood it because he sees camels and he knows. So Rasulullah said exactly, this comes from your ancestors as well. Perhaps one of your ancestors was a black person in color, so your child now has a black boy. And we all know the hereditary signs that if any of your ancestors had some characteristics, even a disease or any characteristic like color even, that passes down to your children. And scholars even mentioned that your ancestors might be like centuries and centuries apart, but still that characteristics might eventually come in. Okay. So this basically is a serious thing. And Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, how did he know that? He basically, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala taught him all this information, and this has become sometimes very serious because you're basically accusing your wife of having a wrong relationship with other women or other men if you're not claiming that to be as your child, right? So it's very important. So people need to learn this, and we often see this in the news also sometimes, right? Completely a white man and completely a white woman, their child is like completely black person, African American skin color. So that happens, and it's reported I think 3 years or 4 years ago. It was all in the news. So this thing happens.